More than 7,000 weddings are going to take place in Western New York over the course of the next year. And if yours is one of them, or you know someone that has a wedding coming up, congratulations! You found Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by the Columns Banquets and Buffalo's Best Videos, Key Video Productions. I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Ben Fantaski. Our show introduces you to local wedding pros that want to help make your wedding day perfect. Let's kick things off tonight with a look at one of those pros, Toy Bros.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
If you're planning a wedding, you're about to spend more money than you ever have on things you've never purchased from businesses you've most likely never heard of. Having the right team of professionals in your court can save you both time and money. Most often, building the team begins at your venue. Recently, Ben had a chance to sit down with Foti and Dino Kutsandreas from the Columns Banquets to get their perspective on what's important to think about when choosing the right reception site.
I'm here with the Kutsandreas brothers, Dino and Foti, from the Columns Banquet Facility in Elma. Welcome, gentlemen, and thank you for joining me on Wedding Planning Weekly.
Thanks for having us.
Dino, what makes the Columns Banquet Facility unique?
Well, what makes us most unique is our beautiful outdoor patio and garden area with a beautiful waterfall, a ceremony site for weddings, exquisite landscaping, and fire pits for conversation. Makes for an unforgettable wedding, and it really complements the grand ballroom.
And Foti, once the guests walk into the grand ballroom, that scent, that smell of the food. Let's talk about the menu and the importance placed on quality here at the Columns.
Yeah, we have 4 great menus to choose from our over-the-top hors d'oeuvre stations to our entrees like the almond chicken Dijon, the salmon provençal, or our garlic rubbed filet mignon. And then you got to save room for dessert. We have many great dessert options like our chocolate fountain, our candy bar, our gourmet ice cream bar, our Alethia's premier chocolate station, or you can combine them all for the Columns dessert extravaganza.
All right, enough about the food. I'm getting hungry right now. Dino, the gardens and the patio with the magnificent waterfall, it's really the perfect spot for cocktail hour. How else do you utilize this space?
Well, beyond the patio area, there's a wedding ceremony site where couples can say I do, and once the ceremony is complete, they come down to our patio area again with a waterfall, and it provides a beautiful landscape for the perfect wedding picture.
This is a photographer's dream,
right,
to have such a beautiful backdrop for all those formal photos. Now, Foti, what advice would you give those newly engaged couples as they search for the perfect venue for their ceremony and reception?
Ben, I have 3 tips for newly engaged couples. Number 1, book your facility 12 to 18 months in advance. Number 2, it's all about the food. That's something guests will always remember, so make sure your bank facility has really good food. Number 3, look for something that's all-inclusive. Having the ceremony and the reception in the same place is very important.
What do people need to do to contact the Columns for more information or to schedule a tour?
They can visit our website at thecolumnsbanquets.com, or they can call us at 674-3241. Ask for our banquet manager, Heidi, to set up a personal tour, and she'll guide you through every step of the process.
All of you newly engaged couples out there, I want to encourage you, not only check out their website and give them a call, but make your way on down here. Beautiful facility, wonderful venue. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ben.
Let's continue with the program. Beth, over the course of the last few months, I've been to the Columns several times to watch the progress of the new facility. It's amazing how quickly this building has gone up. The family has cut 0 corners. Couples, you really owe it yourself to check this place out.
And if you want to learn more about the Columns or any of our valued members, you can always jump online to buffalobridalassociation.com. You'll find information along with links to their websites. There you can also order your free tickets to our next bridal event, scheduled August 30th at Salvatore's Italian Gardens.
You know, often a wedding is one of the few times in a guy's life that he has the opportunity to wear a tuxedo, unless he's hosting a wedding show, of course. Well, for my wedding, 4 years ago and 2 kids ago, we didn't choose the traditional black tux. That wasn't my style, and maybe it's not yours either.
And the same holds true for those getting married this year or in 2016. I remember your wedding day, and what stood out to me was the bridesmaid dresses. They looked fabulous in their various shades of pink.
And the guys, well, they needed vests and ties to match, and with so many different colors and shades to choose from, Tuxedo Junction gets all the credit for making my guys look fantastic.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go, with the newest styles and the latest trends. We carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Tuxedo Junction. Stop in or go online to order your free swatches today.
Elio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DiPaolo's, we cater to your dreams.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Buffalo's Best Videos, Premier Wedding Storytelling, and by K-Lou Salon and Spa. Be good to yourself.
There are so many silhouettes open to the brides these days, whether they be full ball gown or A-line, and what's underneath them is really important. It needs good structure to show off the design of the dress, sometimes to show the drama of the dress. Behind me I have some examples of slips that we highly recommend that you wear underneath the dress, that it would pronounce the hemline and show off the waistline. I have Katie here with me today in a slip that's what we call a hoop slip. It's not like the olden days where the hoops are made out of whalebone and they went over your head when you sat down. Just a soft, flexible boning in the bottom, and it lifts that dress off your legs, making it super cool for the reception. Also, the bottom of the bone can be adjusted to be made smaller or larger, and it is an optical illusion, but generally a little larger hemline on a wedding gown makes our waist look smaller. We do also have a lovely line of bras. The bra that Katie has on today is our smooth bra. Notice that there are no bones in the cups. It keeps the shape of the dress, it holds it out wonderful, but doesn't have any marks that's going to show through. What you wear underneath your wedding gown is very important. We have a style here where it's just little cups that stick to the breasts. Something new. Very nice if you have a very low back or low sides on your wedding dress. We haven't forgotten you girls who have a lovely bust. We do have some bras that have wire and boning and will make you look very, very flattering in the dress. And something that is actually brand new to the Bridal Chateau is a type of bra that is smooth and a little sticky on the cups. And the back is completely low. We have some of our wedding gowns now that have a low plunging back to them, and you need support, you need a bra, but you can't have it showing in the back. And this is something new that we just found that we thought was going to be awesome for our girls. So come into Bridal Chateau so we can find just the right undergarment for that perfect dress. Bridal Chateau is known for its wide selection and commission-free sales staff. Our consultants truly care about their customers and strive to put a dream together for her. We carry all the different silhouettes of gowns, ensuring that you will be offered one of the widest selections and varieties of dresses in the salon. Each bride is unique, so stop into the Bridal Chateau and speak to one of our friendly sales representatives. They will use their knowledge to put together and show you everything available to make your vision come true.
Closed captioning provided by
Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams.
Your wedding cake will be the centerpiece of your reception, so it's important to take your time when searching for the perfect baker. Because just like wedding dress shopping, this is not a process you'll want to rush through. And to help you ask the right questions before signing on the dotted line with your cake designer is Lisa Olson, owner of one of Western New York's best-known bakeries, Olson's Bakery. Lisa, it's great to have you with us on Wedding Planning Weekly.
Thank you, Mike. I'm glad to be here.
You know, Lisa, I would think that most newlywed couples start online, check out photos, look at reviews, and then visit the bakery in person. Once there, though, what determines a reputable bakery?
We've been in business for over 25 years, and I've been decorating wedding cakes for about 30 years. And I believe that gives the bride and groom a sense of assurance and security, knowing their cake is in the hands of someone who does have a great deal of experience.
Sure. Now, I would think also that having the couple walk out with some sort of a sketch is something that you take care of as well?
Absolutely. I first find out how many servings they need, and then I do draw a sketch, and we probably have about 30 wedding cakes on display. There's just a lot to choose from.
Well, I would think it's important to give yourself adequate time to pick out a wedding cake. What's that magic time frame?
I believe about 6 months is usually adequate, but the bride and groom do have to take into consideration that sometimes they might not be able to come in to see me until a month or so before.
And I would think custom cakes take a bit longer, perhaps?
Absolutely, they do.
Okay. And then the obvious, you need to love how the cake tastes, right?
That is so correct. One of our most popular flavors is almond cake. We do offer a great deal of fillings. We try to have a nice assortment of cakes for the brides and grooms to try. They come up with some of their own sometimes. We've had bubblegum flavored cakes and funfetti, and it's beyond.
That's great. And I would say that it's very important that brides and grooms do take advantage of the cake tasting.
That's very true, yes.
All right, give me one more tip.
Well, how about if we talk about the budget?
Sure.
We do have ways to help brides and grooms save money on their wedding cakes. Whether they order a smaller 2 or 3 tiered cake, we supplement with sheet cakes. We offer also what we call a 300 series wedding cake. It's a cake that serves 130. It's $300. We have 4 beautiful designs to choose from, and it's sure to help their budget.
And then there's that all-important question on the mind of every bride and the groom watching today who probably won't be able to sleep tonight. What's the difference between fondant and buttercream icing?
Buttercream is the old-fashioned traditional. It's put on with a spatula, and the fondant is actually a very sweet icing that's rolled out and then it's formed over the cake. There's a lot of brides that come in and say that they hear that fondant doesn't taste very good, but it also depends on how it's put on.
And buttercream icing, I would think, would be less expensive, correct?
It is, yes, that's correct.
And there you have it, brides. You can sleep at night now knowing the difference between fondant and buttercream icing. And I have one more piece of advice for you from the For What It's Worth department, and I think you'd agree with me on this one, Lisa. When you are ready to make that appointment, keep your entourage to 1 or 2 people at the most. Inviting friends, cousins, the entire bridal party may not be in your best interest. Now, Lisa, if newlywed couples want to find out more about Olson's Bakery, what do they need to do?
Well, they need to give me a call to set up a time for consultation that works for them. If they can't make any of the times that are available, they can always do a deposit of $100 just to lock in the date to give them a peace of mind.
Thanks, Lisa, for being with me today on Wedding Planning Weekly.
And thank you for inviting me.
You know, every wedding celebration takes on its own persona. Some are intimate candlelit affairs, some are rock the house dance parties, others feel like the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
But regardless of your tastes, you want to make sure that all of your guests are well taken care of on your wedding day. A little later in the program, we're taking you on a tour of the Avanti Mansion, where guests can enjoy an evening under the stars or be pampered in the stately Amore Ballroom.
There's just something about that property, Beth, I gotta tell you. When I drove onto the grounds, I feel like I've been transported into another part of the country with that southern charm.
I feel the same way.
All this and much more when Wedding Planning Weekly returns.
Of all the parties you'll ever give, your wedding is the most important. The Columns Banquets would be honored to showcase your day in our time-honored tradition of style and elegance. The patio with its lush gardens and enchanting waterfall makes the perfect backdrop to gather for cocktails, capture photos, or even say, I do. We'll coordinate all the details and help you plan the perfect menu. To schedule a tour, call us at 674-3241. The Columns Banquets.
Your family makes your wedding day special. Our family makes it memorable. Tom and Lisa Payne invite you to celebrate your special day at the Grapevine Banquets. With special touches like our gorgeous table settings, signature blackberry champagne, and generous servings of food, our professional wedding planners will work with you to ensure every detail is done so you can have fun. With more than 30 years of experience, a beautifully renovated space for up to 800 guests, and delicious food to suit any budget, the Payne family will work with you to personally ensure that you, your friends, and your family have a perfect day. To bring your wedding vision to life, call 391-1895 to schedule your personal tour of the Grapevine Banquets.
Welcome back. Next up on our show, a key video wedding story featuring Jamie and Shane. As you watch, think about turning your once-in-a-lifetime day into a DVD or Blu-ray to last a lifetime.
There is no doubt that this happy couple will want to share that with their children and their grandchildren. Well, next up, let's meet another valued member of business of the Buffalo Bridal Association, the Avanti Mansion.
Founded in 1999, the Avanti Mansion, situated on a 27-acre estate, offers 3 distinctive venue sites and has been host to hundreds of weddings. Our philosophy is simple: help our clients create the event of their dreams without the normal stress associated with wedding planning.
The Avanti Mansion is not a banquet hall. We are a wedding venue, which means from the very first phone call to the day of your wedding, you're working with an experienced bridal consultant to create the wedding of your dreams. One of the greatest joys of my job is being embraced by the bridal couples and their families, which I guess comes from the passion that I have to ensure that all of their details are taken care of.
Known as one of the most beautiful banquet facilities in Western New York, the unique blend of Southern charm and modern function, along with brilliant food presentations, makes the Avanti Mansion the #1 choice for brides and grooms who want only the best for their guests.
Here at the Avanti Mansion, we prepare 5-star quality food for our wedding venue. Scratch-based cooking, straight from the kitchen, flowing right to the dining room table. One of the many things that make us unique at the Avanti Mansion is our live grill dinner service, available in the garden venue, where we bring the kitchen out to you. And then to our entrees, our traditional filet mignon with demi-glaze and our client favorite macadamia nut crusted chicken. And if that's not enough, wait until you try our desserts. The Avanti Mansion is a culinary experience your guests will never forget.
Outside, the mansion guests enjoy an evening under the stars, dancing beneath our tented reception venue. The stately Amore Ballroom seats 250 and offers its own private ceremony area and covered patio. The beautiful Amore Library is designed for quaint and romantic functions and can also be combined with the grand Amore Ballroom. Always at your service are our experienced staff and certified wedding planners, ready to bring together all the details of your event, thus providing a smooth, worry-free experience. The Avanti Mansion takes pride in ensuring that your event is more than you dreamed it could be, from start to finish.
Today's brides and grooms are looking for a unique experience. They want a wedding that reflects both their relationship and their individual personalities. But at the same time, they're refusing to settle for anything they've seen at other weddings. Our couples want an event that goes beyond great food and decor. They're expecting quality and value. And that's what the entire team here at the Avanti Mansion works tirelessly to deliver to each client.
All it takes is one turn onto the inviting tree-lined driveway for time to slow and the enchantment to begin. The Avanti Mansion, setting the standard for luxurious weddings in Western New York.
Well, we're almost out of time for this episode of Wedding Planning Weekly, and I want to remind all of you that if you're newly engaged, you have hundreds of choices to make as you plan your wedding day. I hope that we've helped narrow your focus by introducing you to some of the great members of the BBA.
You can find the entire roster by logging on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. In fact, go to your computer right now to find everything this great organization has to offer, including free tickets to our upcoming bridal show at Salvatore's Italian Gardens.
For everyone here at the Buffalo Bridal Association, the television crew from Key Video Productions, and our entire membership, I'm Ben Fantaschi.
And I'm Beth Clark. We'll see you next week right here at the same time. Good night, everybody.
If you're a bride, you're about to spend more money than you've ever spent before, on more things you've never purchased before, from more businesses you've never even heard of before. But before you start to panic, visit BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. We've brought together more than 150 of the area's most respected wedding experts, businesses you can trust to make your wedding dreams come true. Visit us before you go anywhere else. BuffaloBridalAssociation.com.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.